Politricks, but this is therapy. Now today we're going to give an update on your favorite female squaddie, Shelly and Allen. We're now hearing say she face about 80 years. I can tell you now, the charge I'm going to pick up, I can actually show you the US Marshals document for the charge that I have. Because I want you to understand something right there. So. Even though I'd say, she faced 80 years, I'd be very surprised if she get anywhere near that. For a start, this is a fact. You can go Google it for yourself. In the United States, and the reason I'm saying in the United States is because Jamaica doesn't have this information publicly. I'm sure it will be the same in Jamaica. In the United States, women get sentenced for much less time for the exact same crime as men. People don't talk about that because it's not woke. It doesn't fit the narrative. Remember, men spend their entire existence trying to oppress women. So if you state a fact like that this justice system give women much less time for the exact same crime, then that doesn't fit into the narrative. So probably the first I hear it, but Google it for yourself. So even though now I hear about this 80 years, she's not getting nowhere near that. Now, look at talk about the charge then. Look on your screen. And you see that? Up at the top you see it mention weight, hair color, eye color. You see the charge them there. Number 1 hold for US Marshals Office. Note, and this is what I'm charge her for. Count 1. Conspiracy to commit fraud by wire. Count 2. Conspiracy to commit fraud by mail. Count 3. Conspiracy to commit fraud by wire. Count 4. Importation of controlled substance. Count 5. Distribution/possession of controlled substance. Your favorite female squaddie not only get wall on the scamming, but for diet coke. How the hell can somebody be? How can you be a scammer and a druggist in a one? Somebody can greedy so. Somebody can wanga got so. You a scam and I sell diet coke. Now, even though the way this a shape up, it look like she alone a go down. She have accomplice. Once you see it reach the point of pellet of stuff, you talk about a conspiracy, right? So you talk about a network. There are others. Now, I don't know if she's going to start, the pipe of a bust and water commissioner going to start leak. But once me hear about the pellet and the woolly pipe, no one woman now do this. Right? It's a network or so. Anyway, I got add on some more charge on this. I got add on some more charge. On top of the conspiracy to commit fraud and the importation of controlled substance. The next charge me add on, and this charge should come with 5 years minimum, is improper use of an eagle eye. Minimum 5 years. Where I get to understand say, Shelly and Allen, your favorite female squaddie, right? 42-year-old big woman, them find her with 1.35k, key of diet coke. Right? 1.35 key, right, of diet coke. Them find some in our, our brassiere them. Them find some in her stomach, because she ingests the pellet them. The reason why she's been charged for improper use of an eagle eye is because them find some of the pellet them stuff up in her, an eagle eye. Imagine, nature bless this woman with an eagle eye. And before she take it go get Carlton, right? And make Carlton love her and treat her with respect. But we know Carlton is legendary for. She no give Carlton an eagle eye. She take the eagle eye and go stuff it with diet coke and go on her uncle someplace, and now she'll look on 80 years. 85 if them add on the improper use of an eagle eye charge. What kind of madness is this? Now the eagle eye, one of nature's great inventions, can do a heap of things. It can take quote unquote lumber. I'm not talking about the lumber where you find at the hardware store. It can push out a whole baby. some big baby too. 7-8 pounds and all kind of things. Can stretch and all kind of. It's a wondrous creation. But that the stretching process was made to accommodate said lumber and push out Pitney and them sitting there. But she got take the eagle eye, go stretch it and stuff up. That coking night, 5 years minimum for that shot there. 5 years minimum. We need, right, set a clear example right there. So, eagle eye should not be used in this manner. Right? I want thing to stuff it in our brazier. I want thing for even go swallow a pellet in a stomach. But if you stuff it in the eagle eye, Shelly and Allen, that's too far. I understand it's a year one. You know you can do what you want to do with it. Of all the things you make do with it, you got stuff that cooking night. And this is on top of the scamming, it not look good for Shelly and Allen. It's not looking good. I want everyone to realize how dangerous it is to ingest pellets of Diet Coke. If just one of them did bust in her, she'd have a much bigger problem. Me all I wonder, what happened if one of the pellet them did bust in the eagle eye? Wait happen there so? It's not a good look. Feel like any minute now the pipe will go bust. Because, you know, once Uncle Sam starts flash the time in front of them, you know, you're looking at 80 years, right, plus the 5 years to the improper use of the eagle eye, that's 85. Where you know? Because I really doubt Shelly and Allen is acting alone. I doubt that very much. Right? If it was just the scamming thing, then maybe, but once we hear about stuff up over a key with a Diet Coke, I'm just listen out for your other people start fall. But this right there, so, may I read this and it's madness. 1.3 key to Diet Coke plus 1.6 million, 1.69 million US dollars with a scamming money. It don't look too good. Even though, you know, if you take bad things, make jokes sometimes, one thing if you understand something. You see this fast money thing, yeah? That cause enough people to dash them freedom and dash them life. This, you know, get rich overnight, eat a food quick and then. You know it look good on Netflix when you watch Money Heist and them thing down and watch the documentary them with the one man who pull off this and get away. In a real life, when it tumble down, I saw it tumble down. You end up in a situation where your family, if you say, not my Shelly. Yeah, because I see, you know, I think it was our grandfather come out and say, not my Shelly, not his precious Shelly. I don't know if you understand. You know, grandparents, in a film world, in a film mind, he probably wonder for himself, said, this can't be real. Because it's not like, remember, much people I go to them grandparents and tell them, say, you know, say, you know, on the weekends, my stuff pellets in my eagle eye and go foreign. Much people I go tell them grandparents that. Very unfortunate story. Unfortunate for the family me I talk about, because of them, you know, them things they got already. Whole heap of shame face and, you know, you have to go do a whole heap of explanations and denial and no go so that I tell. They're rough on the grandparents. But as for Shelly and Allen, we know she hasn't been found guilty in a court at all yet, but when I see her so it's true, then she play a stupid game and she win a stupid prize. I have no remorse, especially for quote-unquote lawman or well, law woman in her case, right, doing stupidness like this. People always try to justify, yeah, but if people did have a little more money. This is why I don't trust my favorite Jamaicans, because them justify anything with, yeah, but they want a little more money. You see, one of the attitude them I notice strength in Jamaica is the attitude that, you know, if you don't make money, it don't make sense. This is something I hear enough Jamaicans to say now. I used to first hear the Yankee them say, but now I realize this culture, right, set in Jamaica. And it sounds cool, right? If you don't make money, it don't make sense. But personally, I don't trust nobody will live by that matter. Let me repeat, I don't trust nobody will live by the matter. If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Because what you tell me say, right, is that the things them way are not for profit, you know them sitting there. For example, values, right, don't make any money. So you understand for nothing. Right? If somebody approaches you with something and it is rooted in values, it is rooted in principles, you're not interested because that's not going to make any money. That is a dangerous way to look upon life. Right? If it don't make money, it don't make sense. Well, principles often don't make no money. Right? Discipline often don't make any money. Morals, definitely enough time to make any money. Right? So when people say, if you don't make money, it don't make sense, they might tell me say, right, unless it has a monetary value attached to it where them can gain, they don't have time for it. I don't trust nobody who look upon life like that. Nobody at all. We could be related. It's a dangerous way to look upon life. Anyway, H&M Squad, you open yourself. Yeah, you don't know, more life. Ultra Squad, stay circling. Best.